Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. 2 goals in stoppage time sealed a dramatic victory for Wolves over Tottenham in the Premier League. The damage from Spurs' stunning 4-1 defeat at home to Chelsea on Monday was laid bare at Molineux, with Ange Postecoglou forced into 4 changes thanks to the suspensions of Cristian Romero and Udogie and the long-term injuries to James Maddison and Micky. The venerable Mario Lemina scored in the 7th minute of additional time, sliding the ball into the far side of the net after an expertly timed pass by Pablo Sarabia. Sarabia had leveled 6 minutes earlier with a sublime acrobatic finish, volleying home after flicking the ball to himself in the air. Spurs' 8-game unbeaten start to the season was cut short by their chaotic 4-1 defeat by Chelsea on Monday, but they issued an immediate response on Saturday as Brennan Johnson tapped home after latching on to a Pedro Porro pass. Tottenham's impression was momentary, however, and Wolves quickly grew into the game with energetic pressing in the final third, albeit lacking any real cutting edge in front of goal. Lemina came close when he had a cross-goal effort turned behind by Guillermo Vicario. Lemina later failed to find Matt Doherty after an unselfish cutback inside the 6-yard box. Sasa Kalajdzic blasted an unmarked header over the crossbar, and Spurs were leading as the game neared its conclusion. But Tottenham failed to come away unscathed after Wolves' late heroics and succumbed to back-to-back defeats. Spurs made to pay by dominant Wolves. A collection of enforced changes presented issues for Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou, and his makeshift side failed to cope with the relentless Wolves' pressure. Cristian Romero and Udogie began suspensions after receiving red cards on Monday, while Micky van de Ven and James Maddison have picked up injuries. Eric Dier, making his first start of the season, had to contest a continual onslaught of Wolves' attacks with central defensive partner Ben Davies, who returned after an ankle injury, and they were unable to maintain their defensive strength for the whole game. Wolves left it late to find their way back into the game but were by far the more promising attacking side, registering 17 shots. Spurs could not make the most of getting an early advantage, with their lack of potency in the final third leading to just one more shot on target. Defeat was only the 8th time a Premier League side have lost after leading going into the 90th minute. Tottenham boss Ange Postecoglou, speaking to TNT Sports, said, "It is always a tough game here. Wolves are always going to come on strong and we ran out of legs at the end. It is understandable, a lot of those guys haven't played. They scored a couple of good goals, a hard one to take. Wolves are tough to beat and they came at us. We could have been more positive first half. We scored early and played conservatively, we had chances we could have taken. On pressure and attack without James Maddison, the game is the same, 11v11. We've got to keep playing our football and the chances will come from that." Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou, speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live, "Obviously it is disappointing, the goals going in so late and we worked hard up until that point. We ran out of legs at the end but credit to Wolves, they came at us and scored a couple of good goals. I cannot question the effort and the commitment. In the first half we scored a good goal and then played a bit conservatively. I did not think we were as positive as we could be. The second half was a bit better, but there is a lot of players having their first start and we were never going to get the same fluency. What's next?" After the international break, Wolves are back in action on Monday, November 27. They travel to Fulham on Monday Night Football. Meanwhile, Spurs play on Sunday, November 26, when they host Aston Villa on Super Sunday. Thank you for enjoying this video.